Fisgur magah a chartin agus fáilte bhlá chdial aireach ule chun an darna céli iad leine ag miar chruachain. Agus na célíonn iad lé a seo ag Taynuilt a brosnachug canning sir ceol. Hasing i Taynuilt beo iad Facebook agus iad YouTube. Fáilte bhlá gobrike cat a bhil sibh a géisteach. Ha díadach scanneal a bhí nar cúteach anach son uiche iad lé bhain de fisan ciúil agus de gárain. Is misit John do MacNeil agus bimi fiachan ciú iad ruim a chumal iad cúsin tron nuiche. A very warm welcome to you all to our second online Taynuilt Ceilidh. There might not be a raffle, or indeed the most gorgeous baking, but pour yourselves a large dram or a cup of tea and sit back and enjoy a fantastic evening of music. My name is John MacNeil and I'm in the hot seat tonight and will do my very best to keep the show on the road. Our thanks must firstly go to Fashion Nagale and their tax fund for supporting this event and making it happen. Hashing fatte nar coming. Hartig adúm go mór clúingint bhuamh, cáte siú géisteach go nach agus dé hasú a dhis, nach clech sibh an book sa cári iad Facebook agus cúteach iad YouTube son ishe gá. Now, I would love to hear from you where you're listening from tonight and what you're up to, so you can post a comment on either Facebook or on YouTube, and I'll try to get around you all as quickly as I possibly can. Inist apad gyfel line-up idd lehacking rhyf anoch. By Katrina Watt agus Raymond Brenner y siangwn agus byn Garvins as a nopan gair cwmaladol the piesen ciwl agus orang cwtioch. We have a great lineup of musicians tonight for you, as always, here at the Taynuilt Ceilidh. Katrina Watt and Raymond Brenner will be singing for us just very shortly, and the Garvin family in Oban will be keeping the dancing going with their tunes. I hope that you have your dancing shoes at the ready, and they'll also be giving us a few wee songs for good measure as well. Nach táisi sin maha the portnaga I the feeb of Callum Garin. Let's welcome Callum Garin, who's going to start our Ceilidh off this evening with a couple of tunes on the pipes. Shoot the Callum. Garvin ac o shit maha agus secht de fwrst gyda'r heine chwydys either Hassan shin. Callum Garin there, extremely talented. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to give us another set or not, Callum. I don't think he is just now, but I think he'll be back later on to give us a wee set on the box. Now, just having a wee look at some of the comments, tapel of Katrina Watt, Elizabeth Stevens, the case Jacqueline, hello, Kimera Hashu Doska Shukuma, Helen Pearson, hello, Fisker Magav, Amar Fechking, Alexandra Clark as well, Alistair McCush, Fisker Magav, Hamar Fechking, Margaret McMillan from Rothsay, hello, Margaret, so lovely to see you. We've got Audrey and hopefully Davey in the room as well. I hope he's behaving himself tonight now, Audrey. Let me know if he's not. Mary Gregory listening in from Appin, looking forward to another great Kaylee. John Gosselin as well, Stella McIver. So I'll try and get through as many of them as I possibly can as the night is going on. So keep the comments coming. We really appreciate it. Mile tainguf ule. Wel, hasing y dol sgrib y lewis agos gysorich gwestiwn y fag. Ham i tolich yr a gyrra Catriona Watt y hyd hangyd yr a hacking y noch. Ha Catriona iddi fi siein o'n y fai gyma og, chos i chi yn dacol an edrych am y da fil ys y nŵg ec y fod, agos fwn i chi bewnod y chwmyn ielich am y da fil agos yn giag. Hai ca cwmal hyn o afas a'ch trang mar hitcher an the toper na mar. Well, we're now heading to Lewis, although she's not in Lewis just now, and into Stornoway town itself, and I'm delighted that Katrina Watt is our first singer tonight. Katrina has been singing for a very long time, and she won the silver pendant in 2009 at the Mod, and won the prestigious gold medal in 2011. She's currently teaching in beautiful Motherwell. I'm not sure if I would say that to Katrina. Is it beautiful Motherwell?
It can be at times, yes, it's got its moments.
Cymmer a cwysyn ac ydyn noch?
Oh, hang ma, yeah, can I show pain?
Chanel me donna each of Chanel me donna each of each. Now, I was speaking to you earlier on, and you were saying that music's taking a wee break for you just now because of lockdown, but you do have plans afoot.
Yeah, hopefully. I think for most musicians that the kind of lockdown and COVID's kind of put the brakes on a few things, but hopefully towards the end of the year I'll be working a wee bit more on some songs and hopefully get another album out at some point. But I've been saying that for years, so you never know. It might happen this year, it might happen 20 years down the line. I don't know.
It's easier said than done, and that's a wee good promo for you. What's your first album called, and where can people buy it?
So it was called Cattle Cooing, and I think you can buy it on iTunes. I think you can get it on iTunes. Yeah.
Well, let's hope, if you're listening, there you go, you can go and buy Cattle Cooing and listen to Catriona all night long if you want to. Now, Catriona, what are you going to sing for us tonight? I'll hand over to you.
Ha mi dóihain ó an a leis in Callum Garin agus in nuair sin eile na cheo. En Callum Garin en yemol chwain en Callum senduar mi maro aranduar mis mi ok ponye firglanri o spamanem chin bios faslesh en Callum en Callum hafue shelio es Parnach klein mir im Jovi shavak no bigol no lovig no order tapot nach mich getruch sachs fogeruin von chur mir Nuet choshi hijian chorikur stadenier stuk doroch des yam semurnia Chaniel magon os David hyran sychas, Chanaroch estrahanego, Chanarin misnaf gykujoch mograi, No koshoch ger trait o leoes. En chelan mahua en yemol en chelan senduar mi maro arnuar mis mi ok banyen firlaneri of spamanen chimbios faslish. Get ham o llawn liahed legiach ein is bron. Esgriam o lechied blian cierig ffôn enio. Amaik nelianek leiaretes rovor. Gymfaich gynielanskiach nen sianten sichio. A cors da iechyd bleone bon hirial miwed gamion. Sechur mi sias molian alne mi ein palevor. Es geta mi asgad elian mo heilestor. Chanioch einich miriaf elanskianoch echo. Ach ko ik gefeil kwasen no kri haglwes bio. Nach scheinig lauwen duan scho mun hruaie hanigorn. Na miltene chaiwa toch portua in kuch sin kor. Es menschin harnen kwanten guelan wanyecho. Bianoch geleve harsten gach kern hapun anjo. Gach mach git nihen mahet a elan ardechio. Es kaini kishiv mari nur wie sie knap von noch nel huling mi je hamach a hook mol barstoch bio.
Díadach ireach gal go dear héile a Catriona, agus fa over is son doran a sitte hug nach rá.
Fa.
En hoe keer is je goed just the bound.
200 years since Mary Wool was born, so it was like an anniversary a few days ago. So 200 years since the birth of Mary Wool and all.
Wel taplet go dear ba, díadach ruch gal gadídef, agus Clunny sin barak wood na satche earth in Nuitje. Well, here more from Catriona. That was utterly beautiful, and loads of lovely comments coming in Catriona to say morak nicht nie la barai haben das geschuke ma noch geworak saying well done Catriona. Audrey, Carol loving that, Mick and Isla Bowmore loving that, maybe Catherine from Oban, but she's really a barach, listening in as well and saying how stunning that was. Sheila Sneeknikertich, Sheila Sinclair listening in from North Connell, a great start from Callum Garvin, totally agree with you there, and beautiful singing from Catriona. Elizabeth Hepburn as well, what a wonderful voice. So many great comments coming in. Keep them coming, folks. I need a secretary here, I think. Okay, maha, ha minister dolagol nul gan nopan, agus ha mi dochos gevel Joanie Garvin, agus Michael Garvin. Hello, Joanie, kimmer asho noch?
Hallo, fest maar regule.
Kimmer asho noch?
Hashin gema, yep, hashin gira scanner and show. Will it you to play Jesus and Kaylee?
Now, just to give you all a wee bit of some lightness before Joanie and Michael play, Joanie's, would you say you were good with technology, Joanie?
No.
Joanie's had a couple of issues, but we managed to get there, and we're all working and singing, I think, now.
Absolutely. We didn't realise we had so many computers in this house until we had to drag everyone out to work out a combination that would work for this evening. But where's she now? We're here now.
As you saw her screen. I mean, as you saw her screen, set, agus, you saw her screen, you saw Joe Gausi, you know.
Well, set, cash machten. I thought we like Hills of Perth, Nursing Cameron Highlanders, agus, as station Glendalough Highlanders. So, I'm going to be sure, Downs the Atchkin. It's no tehen.
Macarita, well, I mean, dochas maha carriage agus a room, halaus fel Graymore, agus maravel carriage ako hainla kuchifet, futus you without this pain. It doesn't matter if you've got a friend with you or not, you can dance around the living room on your own. So here we go with Michael and Joanie Garvin and a set of Purch. Campbellton Loch, I wish you were whiskey. I think I was giving it a wee, I was singing along there, Joanie and Michael. Are you going to give us another reset?
Yes, we are. We're going to give you a set of skittishes.
Macarito.
There's something squealing in my ear, but hopefully you can hear us. A set of skittishes, and hopefully everyone will sing along with these or dance or both. Okay, here we go. Kate Fershe, Drachenbaum, agus Kniefmichel Clay, Cabin Bake.
Michael agus Joanie Garvin acu sit agus púirte le is an Highland Scottish agus fa mi deocha cuine chu sit in a seo chrucking jam mar a bhí dáran a dul. Michael and Joanie Garvin then with a great set of tunes for a Highland Scottish, and you can only do the Highland Scottish now if it's the Barra way. The Barra way is the best way of doing it. And
I think that was the Barra tempo as well, John Joe.
Correct, Joanie. I'm very impressed. I was taking notes here. Mad, ain't you?
Flashing on the car park I was mentioning.
Na gabh dragid ba chóirting ule. Nis het féime mis tang bhór a chóirt gannéad a ha ruúig uiamach a studio id mo chúlú seo agus sé sin síim a hands up for trad agus a cumala chulas ga cert. I need to say a massive huge big thank you to Simon from Hands Up for Trad for keeping all of the technology going this evening. I'm not doing anything, I'm just trying to look pretty at the camera, and that's a challenge in itself, I think. But Cumishin Orn, I'm just getting took a little gana trigune ha geistach. Seanach nicht gaundres, Seanach Anderson, he was on the Giranish, I'm a dosko shuka ma noch. John Gosling, Kerry Kennedach, a geistach kuchach hallo, fiskin ma over Kerry. Kuchach John Deans, Fisker Ma, a common Nault, John Anderson, John Armstrong, Hamitulich, Margaret Bennett, a Geistach Benderloch, and the ski the Yale, Fiona Nichkinösh, a Geistach Topper Namaad, Agus Kuchach Fletcher Leslie, Coela hacking show had just a late the Gunye, Anna Graham, Hashisha Geistach Kuchach, Amidoska Shukuma noch. Ronda a géisteach a Orentorio an na Canada, sitú pein inistid, agus cúteach Madi ní cartar a géisteach an na Mulgai. Míle tangu bhúla hana na dúrach na seo uabas a chéin ma. Has sin dul chumal orne maha agus has sin dul gudach as a nópan agus cóla the inistid has Sarah agus Anna Garvin. Cymra an noch Sarah?
Agamata play.
Macarídah, agus bhfuil dew uiche a go noch san nópan. Ha, sin tú pein, agus dew dul a hain gyn drasta?
Ha mé dul hain cronin charsi. Se árin me yin an atre an mille. Es a hit tu es a chwil me mo vahid a hain gahain.
Well, Aling a dídah, has sin coit a d'irtis gomó. Sitú maha, Sarah agus Anna Garvin gaibh. nach ro shit tíadach iireachgal gadíireh Sarah Garvin a shit a Sheingain agus va Anna a cluich a fiano. Tíadach iireachgal gadíireh agus cluin sin áran ile as a darna part gan nuiche aking a noch. Beautiful, beautiful stuff there from Sarah and Anna Garvin, and we'll hear more from them later on in the evening. Now, let me go back to the comments to show and I'll try and keep up with them. Hello to Etta, who's listening in Isla as well, and also to Ronald, who's listening over in Australia. Hello, Kimara Hasho, with Oscar Shu, Gema noch, is Hamakal Shu, Nat Kuchuk. Also, hello to Christine Helen Connell, she's listening in there. I hope that she's not on the gin. Hello to Anne Curry from Malig, who's listening in. Oh, the McFadgens are in the house as well from Oban, Anne and Hector. Hello to you both. Davy Patterson, I beg your pardon. He's watching with a large glass of red wine. I'm very jealous indeed. And also Karen McLeod listening in. Christine Johnson, lovely to see you, Christine, from Loch Gilphead. And been attending the Céilidhs for many, many years, and we can't wait until we're all back together again. We're going to carry on now. Agus hashin dola hilig go Michael agus Joanie Garvin. Kimara dola van hin initiative Joanie. We should just listen port naga ile hortgreen.
Yep, we dola gleich zegt in Neil. Agus Cape Breton han the first. So first one is my own my Cape Breton home. I think it was written by Jerry Holland. And the second tune is Glencoe March, I think written by Dan R. MacDonald, and then finishing up with a tune by Brenda Stubbart, who's a great fiddler in Cape Breton, called Joey Deacon's Reel. That's the plan at least, so we'll see how we get on.
Ba siad scanal Joanie ba magaríad of Chopin agus Michael. Excellent stuff indeed, and we'll hear another wee set from you in a wee minute, but I wanted to just pick up very quickly on Callum and Sarah and Anna, because I didn't do that before, and I wanted to just ask you, Anna's just graduated.
Yes, so it's been such a funny time for everyone, hasn't it? She finished up in March in Glasgow and came home when everything closed up, and she graduated in July from RCS, the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. She did a degree in traditional music, piano and fiddle. So,
Agus Jamie and Sarah agus Callum.
Well, Callum's just finished school. Wasn't very sure what he was going to do, so he was taking a year out, which I think was a great idea. It wasn't quite the year that he expected, and certainly Anna wanted to take a year out after she graduated, and it's not the year she expected either. They're going to go travelling and doing all sorts of stuff. However, they're working and earning lots of loot in a supermarket, not any old supermarket, if you get me, in Oban, and so that's keeping them really busy. So he's finished school, he's applied to university, and he's got a place to go to university. That's the plan, unless he changes his mind and decides on something else, who knows. And Sarah's doing her hires this year, so she's busy in her bedroom. It's quite tough for them really, but she's working away, plodding away, doing her hires from home, but she's going back to school next week.
Scanal Apith Cholach Lake Talent. What a talented family, and we're so lucky to have you, and thank you so much for being with us tonight. Now, I think you're going to keep the dancing going, aren't you now, Joanie?
Well, we're going to slow things down. We thought it would be nice to do a wee set of Gaelic waltzes, and I'm sure there'll be ones that you know, and it'll be so nice to think of folk at home singing along with these. The first one is Ceilidh, and then I think it's probably one of your favourites, John Joe, Oran Erishki, and then Fakal Uish. We don't have a barra one in here, it's not huge, but Fakal Uish, neat enough, and finishing off with Sorry Leisha Brecht Ben Oor.
Macarid of Chopin.
Sing at home.
Nach roisit díadach scanneal ciad míle tangah go tear a haine de chéile Joanie agus Michael Garvin agus dhé sin portnaga éile hast at sa vis an líche a dul éad earth. Initiative, well done to Michael and Joanie Garvin. I hope that you're all singing along there at home. I want to say another couple of quick hellos because the list is going on and on and on. So hello to Glenna Stewart who's listening in Oban, Karen McCorkadale who's listening in Appin. I hope that she's behaving herself. Hello to Alistair and Marion who as well who's listening in Inverlochy, and congratulations to Marion and Alistair who celebrated their 40th anniversary very recently, their 40th wedding anniversary, and also a special happy birthday to Marion who will be celebrating a very, very special birthday on Monday. She'll be 21 again. Hello to Jim as well, listening in Paisley. Good to have you in our company tonight. Hello to Mary Logan, who's listening in West Lothian. Medi listening Kinnegin ha geistach thing an the barai as she am dohas go shuku ma a vidilis agus madi ni cloud kuchach ha geistach Roberta Lori ha geistach an the Portapen agus tort the gunje ele kuchach agus give me tron list at some $9 earth. I get through the list as the night goes on now. I've also got to say two very special birthday wishes. Melbourne Brenner kuchara Joy agus Wilma ha co la bede an the Jew ha show ha bli an the ele gush Jew agus ha mi dochos gevel la id lehe de biak. A big happy birthday to Joy Dunlop and to Wilma Kennedy. Both of them were on last week. Joy was your MC, you've been in there, and Wilma was singing, and they both have birthdays today, so I hope that you're having a great night whatever you are up to. Hopefully you're listening in to the Taynuilt Ceilidh and singing along. Initiative hashing it all a chumal orn agus marachana satse verla chan you le fame in your shot more than the introduction. Hami dolle nisje Donolko Raymond Bremner woonlich in Baun oud aan een nieuw kiet fiet zijn nieuw tjuk. Dunje leed trang keil agus wie kopet na harlchi son karl in keelfach. Ha kutjach is stuurde kos het gaalik velavich agus ne hishaken. We're now going to welcome Raymond Brenner, who won the gold medal, the coveted gold medal in 1999 at the Royal National Mode. He's a very busy man between music and being a councillor for Highland Council, and he's also the conductor of Melvich Gaelic Choir and Atomic Pishak. Kimmer show noch, Raymond.
Hagleva, Beckenski, ach, amish kaskurior. Ik zo heen, wallig.
Hangel mit donna itchet. Ha nuige karte them feme me ra tidach golan. Tidach golan. Kimmer ha shu shine doshach ma Raymond.
O nur va min am valach ook. Blionach in dash gaan je me of ze ginjak ma kunjakum de shin in us nur va mis skol. Has ik me les join ex va mis a khoshet beckenes joishin va mis as a chamber choir who is an in the Duike show the Wick Choral Society Marachana said I see Hoshi Milishain and a Gaelic I know the Vami as na 30s has shin blianach in a dash of valley
Haba hangelo after this 30s has be mogal
should house the us moon you who you
Jay how dolle gal ging je nog ma?
Da orain, ham dogs gym gebet frakarach, this is goede tunje, Jerikson Shane Callerin, en ook, Komas ha program, va me koet er program er vobai laka ma show, agus bjarle me via koet er program na gal past, agus va me feikin kuchoch John Joseph. Dis ek de gevel Danny Brown, heisne koet er program en ook, is heisje skippe sånn fan Celtic när det var med hinst och hen on var Danny Brown on så heisne koet er program nog kuchoch.
Well, Danny, ha falche vla rod. Fame how with the list I'm magicking. I'm just not getting down to the bottom of the list yet. Halage the gurach and the werken that you stay. Ach falche vla rod, Danny. Shit ma ha Raymond nach Toshi shin agis for green oran.
Kan je versekten hadden varen drom in ruid. Garole machen maar die alleen varen drom in ruid. Hoe mich jadig wo mochadek ben nach Kanofa. Aunen glannen kun je wat ich varen romin ruid. Van je schijnlijk hadden varen romin ruid. Sieta danser van mengen varen romin ruid. Falle kuri drukkes mjade, jegach batsach Charos much no sture valle, varen romin ruid. Charo femer krem no giadag, varen romin ruid. Banan kröva skulje charein, varen romin ruid. Lemogeles kulje made, gal mi shajenich. Mesken jonjen boyok jade, varen romin ruid. Charos mun of ferren, varen romin ruid. Charos don ored mare, varen romin ruid. Skaro luch konstriel ver hadde, an en drachsen loin. Fucking skale vad ich varen romin ruid. Bi mi kainoch grim varen romin ruid. Seran oivon dur mi giaduk varen romin ruid. Gusun kader misan anust, chachiks man of mograkt ovani allein, varen romin ruid. Tá mis múne chu go bh fi go chula duine ar an áhar a seo. Ostrúg nach romis an an gleanan am mogul, a beannach a gé agus sian, an a hainins na cairtean na spáichar an tú, an gleanan mogul ty vloch lívan, Falle cúri an rechtin har modach nam biaun, agus hi an dafel an rian, sketiunach du ad a buchan na eichun a glaun, ach o boioch rim glaun ty vloch lívan, an nachach vec boioch ael omug lefa, Byn a gillion len camen y strion, Schaniel boion an sirom ach fôr a gael, ach o chlish na sy'n tyfloch lifan. Ostrúg nach romis an an gleanan am mogul, a beannach a gé agus sian, an a hainins na cairtean na spáichar an tú, an gleanan mogul ty vloch lívan. Chadúne chocain as chochartas a glaun, Schania levan vidoch no skia, a chohat sa viscalic a scriva glepiaun, Bi mi modach mo glaun ty vloch lívan, Ostrúg nach romis an an gleanan mogul, a beannach a gé agus sian, an a hainins na cairtean na spáichar an tú, an gleanan mogul, ty vloch lívan.
Tápalíise go dear a héine Raymond agus a ha svíach go a chula dinge is sein sit agus bisú as a gested is an oran na ga ile a chort guin. Thanks very much to Raymond Bremner there. I think everyone was joining in and singing along. Now I'll go back to the list to say a couple of hellos before I go on to move on to. We're going to have a wee bit of a 2-minute break, but I'm going to fill it talking a load of rubbish. So, but bear with me a minute. Victoria MacDonald from Barcaldon, we're living in Barcaldon anyway, listening in. Coel hacking a shout. Robert McInnes listening in from North Connell. Hello to you, Robert. I hope that you're well. Oh, a lovely comment from your dad, Catriona, saying Granny would be very, very proud of you. I can see your head going down. All the bogs are listening in Dingwall. And then you need Fowering, Fisker Magav, Hamadochas Kushukuma. Bibi McDonald enjoying a great Kaylee. Katrina Carlin all the way in Benbecula listening in Hamadochas Kushukuma and Noch Katrina. George Houston in sunny Florida. We're international. The Taynuilt Ceilidhs are international. This is fantastic. So many people listening in different places. And Betty Jackson listening as well in Appin. I think Audrey Patterson and Davey have been doing a Gay Gordons. I hope that he wasn't getting his feet too mixed up now. So, Jidach Rutbik Naga mus Kum Shin Ora. If you want to grab yourselves a wee dram or a cup of tea and some nice wee nibbles, now is the time. Although I do think that Moira Dunlop raided all of the shops in Oban today and has some sort of big grand buffet going on in Connell. It's just a shame we can't all join it. Bevalum tang voor a chort shachat rief son wie is so luch geestach agus na kutjach a noch. Gan hwchgeisteach chafiwch Ceili Aking agus am I chotangal gyfel sin sifcolading. Cwydach gan y siangydarin agus clwyni sin barach fwapa in gertad Katrina Watt agus Raymond Brenner agus cwydach o lwch ciwliaking clown nich Garvin. Well done to all of our musicians so far, and thanks so much for all coming on this evening. Katrina Watt, Raymond Brenner and the Garvin family in Oban, and we'll hear more from them very, very shortly. And to you, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Without an audience, we don't have a Ceili, so thanks for being here and also for all your lovely, lovely comments. Thank gusorichtje do heim e cans up for trad cwjach son efi rwy ymach y studio agus dolamach cwjach thank do voida agus e gymiti son smwniach e sio e yanov. Thanks very much for Simon for keeping things going from hands up for trad. He's doing a grand job with all the different buttons and everything that he's pressing, and to Moira and the committee for coming up with this great idea to get the Taynuilt Ceilidh going in this virtual capacity in this different world that we're living in just now. Agus mi Cwydach go fésin yn gael son taich mwyniochi vo fwyn tasgan achgysin. Thanks as well, of course, to Fésin Gael for support with funding. And we're able to offer the musicians a wee contribution towards coming in this evening. As we know, things have been really difficult for musicians across the globe. So it's great that there's some funding there to support that. So thanks very much to Fésin Gael. Cwydach gynnystydd mae hashish y gyrru tafartus o hor tsehat y noch fiwch sy'n ffatta na'r coming. Whilst the Ceili this evening is free of charge, if you'd like to give past a few wee pennies, we would be very, very grateful. That means that Mir Chruachain can keep doing the fantastic work they are doing and continue to support local organisations. And you can see, hopefully, a wee banner underneath me here coming up that Simon's going to queue up for me. Mile thank ule son taich. Well, hami dochus gyfel milach yn y choddiking acw, gyfel draum acw agus cwpati, agus asinia ydol y chwmal ydol. I hope you've managed to recharge the glasses, and we're going to keep going and start our second half. Hami tolich y garidif gyfel Callum Garin is chilio a chydryb sio se bocs a heke, apad gyda clich y leid dy gywnstra mychin. Cymra siwl noch y Callum?
Hami glyf a taplyf.
Ma garidif, cohydd y chamera gyda sy'n.
Oh, sin move ahead. Lose it, the camera.
Gaan jullie er waar de techniel, dat is just Joanie. Jij zou toch goed gaan, Callum?
En met alle gelijk zegt dat je first, we March was being real. And that's what I'm going to play.
Gleef uit, zeg nu hoe eentjes om haar shaku, Callum Garvin in de vokse. capel esse gytera heinia a chalum, van y pwrt fe sydd ydych sgynnal hein. Fel yw dol o chwyc barach gwyn?
Yeah, fit me very gleich.
Gleifa, mae sy'n yw hein, mae gyda. A sa'ch alw mi gad chwyd y sport.
Okay. I'm gonna play it now.
Míle tan gytera heinia a chalum fa sydd ydych sorry to ma, as chan I chelmach around mar a chanagat. You didn't bite, as they say in Gaelic. Great stuff there from Callum Garvin. Some lovely comments coming in. Maddy ni clewch y gra sinsif pain na von traps a barai. Ha fame na von traps a barai. Ha I listen me fel a deolwch yn eidl faes a chys ni guested. Davy Patterson's being very cheeky here. I wanted to dance, but Audrey knocked me back. That's terrible. Audrey would never knock you back. Or maybe you've got 2 left feet and that's why she knocked you back. Isla Grierson, Geisha Kujach, having a wee burl. Hello to Sheila and Neil in Connell who listening in as well. Joanie Mackay who's hooking about in Tobermory. Great to hear. Rona McMillan, all so lovely to see you, Rona. Hope that you're well. Jean Stewart and Margaret enjoying the music in Taynuilt. And who else have we got here? We've got so many different people coming through the list. Beecham McDougall, who's listening in North Carolina. Shin Chopin, I hope that things are well over in North Carolina for you. I'll keep coming back to the comments as the night goes on. Achan draste, hamitol a hiligenash, hana nopan, agus go Sarah, agus go Anna Garvin. Sarah, jesho doch screen your drip show. O, chanjel mi gar clean genute the nishted. Sure, that is a target of sin do mach bio, but rutten technically must out target. Look, I'm clean nisher Sarah.
Ha mi dal hain the parting glass.
Gleva, oren priagaridev, shitsumaha.
with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I have, they are sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I have, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Of man may drink cannot be drunk, of man may fight and not be slain, of man may court a pretty girl, and perhaps be welcomed back again. But since it falls unto my lot by time to rise and a time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all.
Va shit jíadach ireach gal tapal éit sy'n apad guahakit. Van it jaws nam hoolan. I had wee tears in my eyes. That was just utterly stunning. Mila thank, and I know we're going to hear more from you later on as well, along with the whole clan at the very, very end. So Kiet, Mila thank. And is het bevalu se durach go the mach go Eric mach going. Request here going out to Captain Eric Smith of the from the Open and Common Committee, and from us all on his retirement as captain with the Lighthouse Board. Many congratulations to you, Eric, and I hope that you have a wonderful retirement. Melv neach go agus mi dochas go feshu becan fosh agus sachar is na vachin aha rov. Now I'll turn my attention very quickly back to some of the comments. Hello to Etta Shaw, hello to Elizabeth Cottier Cook who's listening. Who else have we got here? There's so many different. Hello, Fuelagmach Fulkade, who's listening in from Aberdeen. Freddie McCunny Geishach Kutchach. Hamidochas Freddie got you go mask of Rockal. Bishish naar Seduchagakam. So Freddie will be your MC next time here. I'm sure he's got the technology all at the ready. And some other great Duncan McMaster, Aina and Duncan McMaster listening in as well and enjoying the Cayley, loving the Cayley, and some lovely comments as well. Granny Ann's also in the audience. Hannah Barachistay Moch. Granny Anne, well done, Sarah. So proud of you. So proud of you. Jeff Harper as well. Hello, and thanks very much for listening. It's so lovely to have all your comments and build a wee community here online. And this is actually Dullahilig, Idash, go Michael agus Joanie Garvin is a mopan. Joanie, will you call them? Hashin. Tell me, Joanie, was it difficult to organise this tonight, get you all playing the same things?
Well, it wasn't. At least we're all in the same house. And that's one thing we're very grateful for, that we're all together and we're all very, we're busy and we're well and all the rest of it. So you'd think it would be easy, but it's like ships in the night. We managed finally to get a wee rehearsal last night and have a bit of a back of an envelope plan about what we were going to play, which is way ahead of what we normally do for Taynuilt Ceilidh. We're normally talking about that kind of at Fairnach Hill somewhere, halfway to Taynuilt, what we're going to play, and then we have a major domestic incident because we haven't a clue what we're doing, and play the same old thing that we always ever played. But no, I think we're actually for once in our lives a bit more organised because there's no escape, is there? You have to be on the ball, involved.
You have to be on the ball in this game and Nishit, Joanie. Nishit, Jeshu doch luch kun je drasta me ha.
Well, has an dog chluich sech de voorste eerst. Tasha could play Donald McLean's Farewell to Open. Thought you couldn't play at a Cayley from Open or Taynuilt even without playing that tune. It's one of the favourites, isn't it? And then going into Dovecote Park and High Road to Lincoln. So we set of tunes.
Shit you me ha.
Okay.
Joanie agus Michael Garvin ac wysit agus dew heit y ffwrs. Nes y Joanie fy mdol o heili wgyd as dol o gainiac y fel Michael mac y leawr.
Really Catriona. I was just thinking that. They'll be thinking he's not been allowed to speak, but he's in the doghouse or something.
Well, this is what happens. The women are taking charge.
He's not with earphones. I guess I'm not clue what's going on here.
Maybe he can tell us when he started to play the box at first.
John just asking me when he started to play the accordion at first.
An awful long time ago, John Joe. I was 8 years old.
You were 8 years old. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Pass the thing over. And who were your influences, Michael, when you started playing the box at first?
Bobby McLeod from Tobermory. The Wallachmore Ceilidh band, I don't know if you remember them, on Barra.
I do indeed.
Way back in the 80s. And then on the East Coast, I think Ian McPhail from Edinburgh. That's my three main influences.
Fantastic. And of course, you've also got the Barra influence.
Yes. Oh, many's a summer I spent playing in Barra. In fact, I think if I remember right, I was playing in the Isle of Barra Hotel 7 nights a week at the age of 11.
See, there you go. Back in the old days in the IOB.
Yes, that's it.
And of course, your connection to Ardvor as well. Beautiful Ardvor.
Yes, that's right. In fact, that's the name of the Ceilidh band when we get a chance to play. Is the Ardvor Ceilidh band.
Well, hopefully once we come out of lockdown, we'll hear lots more from the Ardvor Ceilidh band. Are you going to play us another couple of sets of tunes just now, are you?
We're going to play a set of tunes. Yeah, we're going to play one more set of tunes, and we're starting off with Margaret's Waltz and going into Kate Martin's Waltz.
For a fantastic hesitation waltz. If you've got a partner, take the floor. For a hesitation waltz. Here they go. Joanie and Michael Garvin. Shit, Gidach Sorich to Joanie, Mila Tanga G-Chakov. I'm just picturing myself going around Northby Hall dancing a hesitation waltz to that.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Do you know the thing I was saying to many person this year is that one of the many things I miss is that Taynuilt Ceilidh. Can't wait to go back to that actual Taynuilt Ceilidh, and also just things like a soup lunch when you're seeing folk locally. So hopefully all these things will return. But Taynuilt Ceilidh were the thing to go to when I was a teenager. It was the place to be. Absolutely, just standing room only. And Thursday nights in the summer and Saturday nights in the winter, absolutely side out. But a cup of tea at many's a Ceilidh there. So looking forward to the Ceilidhs coming back, and it's just lovely to get this happy house tonight in preparation for getting back.
Absolutely, I think we're all longing for a good Ceilidh and to be together. The only thing that we're missing, Joanie, is the raffle and the baking.
I know, and the dram in the kitchen. Definitely missing. I'm just hoping there's a dram in our kitchen because we're all absolutely gasping for something after this experience.
Oh, don't worry, you'll pour yourself a large one. I'm disappointed that you never sent me any scones, Joanie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy looking for computers in the cupboards.
Well, tap Belisha, Katrina Watt, agus chilishing in Ashiko, Michael agus Joanie, Nas Anna Michael. We'll come back to the Garvin family just very shortly. Just a couple of shout outs. I'm really sorry if I'm missing some of you because there's just so many comments and so lovely to hear from you. Ethel Nich Callum, hello, Kimera Hashu Dochas Kushukuma. Joan Porter, sounding amazing here in Hawkirk. Well done. So lovely to hear from you. Co Ela Hacking Initiative, Josie Heimbal, Elsie Chalmers, listening in Hamilton and enjoying the Ceilidh. So lovely to hear from you. Jessie Gray from Tyree, hello Jessie, and I hope that you're enjoying the night. Norman Morrison, listening as well in Dalney in Inverness, hello there, hope all is well. And just so many lovely comments, so do keep them coming in. And just a very quick hello as well to Morgan, who's listening over in the USA. We're not sure where you're listening, Morgan, but wherever you're listening, thanks so much for joining us and being in our company this evening. Well, hashin ni tol chuma le tol agus a dawmaking ora naga ele ein agus chile mi chon in yer sho Raymond Brenner. Raymond, tiaw tol horskuin initiative ma.
Da orain, me dolle horskuin le orain a skriver le Ian McCaster, no Ian a Follisman, a Lewis agus Norshin, orain a vis fiseka huludunje. Bishin a shine an orange and ekna Ceilidhs agus kuchoch ekna moda and nashente agus shin orange as a hiatash dom Chéile agus kuchoch an orshin glanwala hul.
Oh, Macarena shin Japan. Has you look a quite
there. Cora maca the vishain cola.
It's ni machine. I'm a quite there.
Maragarai ich miu a Chéile morun legach bi agus du na machlia legach purniach ni bio legach fe han mio Chadjach arish lebioladiv. Tovoiche, tonuak, tovesam, tohuak, tojajanes truas nach kriam. Chofat vis mintus, bime gadish tochliu, stun solus camu nach kias. Hansen tumen kust, legorins, legroim, lehanas, levorsen chim. Anskachades kas, aunen chinius nos lunch, vertochoman en gragoshi. Getig mug lechim chalein vashef, getig pres lageshit ogrui. Getig malias akiem avayar octrein, ochaluishen mit modloi. Do love namolive, aunen lanoch gardive, nishin kramagachem na krieg. Snora yegar an nishin layegan loin, aunen kato bivon na shi. Dogs gewisse würde Jesho sunshine colder. O nach romi hase glauna fyrdoch, o nach romi holan glaun valachur, nan ramish hase glauna fyrdoch, chanak in yetuluk glaun lurach mogur. Svatin nudjedin kunnishlen gunnagruim, shehuk sodas dominchin vishaten jutsus, chanja klaune lergatoch ver barostan snuk, good mish hafoch ragloch vindrast fofatuat. O nach romi hase glauna fyrdoch, o nach romi havan glaun valachur, nan ramish hase glauna fyrdoch, chanak in yetulje glaun lurach. Shemovian smogurok vit klugutagna. Savikodach na spremach ritrela nanat. Ieta mirak salem richet fenson kuchal. Spövin lömenegem nicht na chetanan klar. O nach Romi hause glaune verdag. O nach Romi hallan glan valache. Nan ramische hause glaune verdag. Chana ken jetudje glaune roch moge. Nur jede sagrianet bekiert doch vian. Sich auf viel flach keiner labeschke geran. I tuskak nan non dus nan smjoroch erjek. Kur facelen kjoler an morg san sper. O nach Romi hause glane verdag. O nach Romi hallan glan valache. Nan ramische hause glane verdag. Chana kenjetudje glane roch moge.
Kiet míle tang Raymond, was sin ulle a seinge sit hortsing dhín gemór, agus tapelet son a bhí nar cúteach go nach. A bhfuil ó hascam chluintin.
Ha me gad chloinjin?
Agus ha mi awn hast, agus dé harad ma hadis in y siachking in a bhfuil ó bhuib cel sabi, nio, causydd yn sabi na the siod fat stéisial.
Well, lissaket avalich. Han a line a fast fatte, agus ha minus fed up, a vi stuck ek na ek an toya show, agus ha mi jesel son na causydd yn y east, agus randunnig o fehu, de vi in a rot in the east, a dol gan open, agus kutjoch, gan a Calian, agus a cho randunnig o fehu.
Well, hanuring nagose agus kiet míle tang son of called the thing and knock. Many thanks to Raymond Brenner for being with us this evening and giving us 2 fantastic songs there and 2 songs in the first half. And I hope everyone was singing along, especially to that final Glewn Valachul. Ha mi dol a hele ganishted chun na bechgen agus na dúrachgen. I'll come back very quickly. Lena Callahan, who's listening in Barra. Hello, na Barra, you stay on the full force of knock. Then we could hello gra them vaad a keishuk. A wee hello to my mum who's listening in as well. Shona McLean Robertson who's listening in. Thanks for listening in. Oh, Lisa Nichknilia Barra kutjach maar van me crash and Hannah Barra had stay on knock. Christine Hunter, who's listening, and Alan and Christine from Connell, Vary Renton, Morgan, who's in Ohio in the USA, and so many other people listening in. And I'll try and keep, as I said, going through the comments, but there's so many of them, which is always great indeed. Hash you dalo hiligadash go in a Garvins, agus ha Anna is an open. Hello Anna, kimmer how knock?
Hello, hammy gemad, kimmer how heen.
Hanyel mitona each. Now, Anna, you've just finished your degree in the Royal Conservatoire, and I believe you did very, 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 very well indeed.
Oh, yeah.
I believe you got a first.
I did, yeah.
Many congratulations from us all. And you've been busy teaching piano and fiddle during this lockdown period, as well as working in this very prestigious shop, and we won't say any more about that. But you've also been composing a piece for Rockfield Centre, which you're going to play for us just now.
Yeah, I was commissioned to write this tune by the Rockville Centre, and I'm really looking forward to hearing more from them. I went into the building, had a wee look at the building, and it's looking fantastic. It's lovely spaces for music and arts and all sorts of stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, this is a wee tune that they asked me to write for them, so I'll play that for you just now.
Well, Anna, we're looking forward to hearing it. Shito hain maha, oorse pi houtjeshel, shaku Anna Garvin, rigin edraste i de piano.
Okay.
va shit jídach irach gal ga rídeh am aus cho cuachach. Such a powerful piece of music. Did it take you a wee while to write it and come up with the ideas surrounding it?
Well, the tune came to me very quickly. It was a bit strange. I wrote the tune very quickly, but to get all the ideas, yeah, it took a little bit longer. Yeah.
Well, what a great talent. So, you've got Tapolait Katrina.
Tapolait.
Tablet Catriona agus clune sin ama a dhíist ag jéidir ag cála the Garvins at fat na division ag críoch and I will be back with the rest of the Garvins very shortly. Now a couple of quick hellos before I come over to Catriona. Catherine Callender from Oban and conductor of Garvin Galliquide. Hello Catherine, hope you're well tonight. Good to hear from you. Now let me go through all of this. There's just so many. Freddie, a few requests for Freddie to take part in the Taynuilt Ceilidh and to sing for us, but he says he's not up for the technology. Oh, I'm sure you are, Freddie. No problem at all. If I can do it, you can do it. So it'll be great. Alistair Barnett as well listening in. Good to see you. Hope that you're well as well up there. And Moira Young, so many different people and lots of lovely requests and comments about the various performances as we're going through. Anne McMillan as well, listening up in the Muir of Ord. Well, cumishing orn in draste agus hamitologolco Catriona Watt. Agus ha Catriona and draste going an the Glasgow ach sound a lewis a high vohus. Catriona, as we know, is in Glasgow just now, but she's from Lewis from Stornoway. And you'll be looking forward, Catriona, to getting back home when you can, when all of this is over.
Oh yes, absolutely. I've got a wee girl now and she's 2 and she's not seen her granny and grandpa for quite a while, so I think she's ready to be back with them and for them to see her too. Looking forward to it.
And is she in bed or are we going to get to see her?
Oh, no, she is in bed. For how long is anybody's guess, to be honest, but yeah, she's not been the best sleeper, but we're getting there. I think we're now just getting into our kind of 10 hours, so that's quite good. Fingers crossed we'll get that tonight.
I suppose I'm not supposed to name cartoons on live going out on social media, but anyway, I know that she's a fan of Paw Patrol.
Yes, she is. Yeah, that's one of her favourites, and she's got wee pajamas and things that have got that on it. So yeah, that's that, and the Teletubbies. The Teletubbies are another one that she watches a lot and tries to sing along to.
Gee whiz, are they still going, the Teletubbies?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And there's new Teletubbies. I think there's like baby Teletubbies now as well. So there's quite a few.
Gee whiz, at the fast na doing a shame. Could you come on this na haring? Just jout og alging in draste Catriona.
Ha mi dal ein hi horos na horoile agus an nursing oran kan skade.
Byddi ag ar idif.
Hi horos na horoile. Hi horos na horoile. Hi horos na horoile. Gur tu mal waid in vioch a mi. Nu mim chalak gorich. Hug mi geles gracht on noiker. Ik le vierge voyo. Sagra ich mir in vio ferele. Mier is geringer pianes skrives. Sechur gles cheten file. Shetoch jove hokig minchin. Nu vinski fusmawan. Doch du doch kuach boyo. ach hamish in dus and doches. Kun je kennen was hamish in kovar. Smavis tusse giles rose. Chagraich mir im bioferile. Hi horos na horoele. Hi horos na horoele. Hi horos na horoele. Good whom all the way we all chachil me. Och eriger traumosne, satte vonolaien noch me, meshe tuair jam lochlein, si woche nirvul. Falele sorahu, falele sorahu, falele sorahu, okios nahui. Getes mae vi sjolvek, stokke haig am hortig, smorgen bjare vim boste, kuren jornesen run. Falele sorahu, falele sorahu, falele sorahu, hokios nahui. Alavig huel shileine achi, churi chuarstu terarku, kein jure schuf jave, chiche bares ilein. Falele sorahu, falele sorahu, falele sorahu, okios nahui. Ach nam bin sekpale, jaurek sehiaroch, sminach likig moilanan, ripavoch gunstri. Falele sorahu, falele sorahu, falele sorahu, okios nahui.
Oh, a Catriona, míle tango, sit sidach erechgal garídah, agus hasin you quite the earth, they clar a chluingin vuot the gau mochodiki. We look forward very much to hearing a CD from you. That was just beautiful. Thanks so much.
Tafelage.
Agus as sin dochas go tera nach bí a fatte gus a bisú a das ag céli ile a seo am a taig an nail twel. Ha mi dol a chumal a dol an dras as ha leit de gúne a gra hello a seo. Lots of people saying hello. Thanks so much for getting in touch. A quick hello to Auntie Joan, Joanie's godmother, who's listening with Karen. Junie McPherson's late to the party. Now, Junie, come on. You should have been on time and set your alarm. But so good to have you and glad that you'll be listening back again. Andrea listening in from Italy. Helen M from Taynuilt, who's also knitting and enjoying the Ceilidh and saying hello to everyone and loving the performances. Patty McIntyre Lindsay, listening in Houston, Texas, USA. Jidach Scail, Chrissy Chaminach Geisha Kuchachas Naherig, at Medaska Shu Ula Gama, who is on the hen. Lilius is Stuart Geishak and the Glasgow, watching in Glasgow. Great. Moira Connolly Robertson Thompson, having a fantastic Ceilidh and really enjoying it. Eleanor McKinnon, who else have we got? We've got so many. Mary McKinnon, who's dancing away. Janet McFarlane, also dancing away. I'm going to be here all night with all these lovely, lovely comments. It's fantastic. Ali from Italy as well. Catherine Houston from Mull. Janet McFarlane listening in Taynuilt. And I just wanted to say a very quick hello if I can find it. I'm scrolling down here as quick as I possibly can, but maybe I'll not find it. Lyle Kennedy as well, enjoying having cocktails. You didn't tell us you were having cocktails, Lyle. That's disgraceful. We could have had some here as well. Audrey talking about Glewn Valachul and loving that as well. Everybody loving GBC. Andrew listening in on YouTube saying Vashit Alling and listening in Belgium. So fantastic stuff. So we're now coming to the second last item on the programme. Agus am I uamsach toliche, gyfeil yn jolach Garvin ac yn edash, agus hat ulig y dolach wych abyd shelog a show Joanie, a show Scanial Garin. What are you going to play for us?
We're going to play a couple of tunes, and the first one, well, one of them is a request from yourself, John Joe, certainly a tune that we like too. It's the Crack at Clashmore Hall, written by Phil Cunningham, and we'll play before that another great tune of his. He's written so many super ones. It's the Centenary Jew, which was written for the centenary of the National Mod. So a couple of tunes from Phil Cunningham for you.
Perfect for a wee Canadian barn dance.
Absolutely, yep.
Macarena, va mis daus e seo Joanie, chorte dim just golan hain, va just sorry to ma. Agus, do you see va rutbek nas fancy, good got just twinkle again on va the giri. Now, in a wee change to the advertised programme, Joanie, we're going to come back to you in a wee minute because we've had a wee request from Freddie for Heeming Jeed, and Raymond is going to come back on and give us a wee blast of Heeming Jeed for Freddie, and then we'll come back to you. So, Raymond Mouchishal, take it away with Heeming Jeed.
Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, Barakrein, Lachgali nam Yaduk. Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, a chin and suahinyoch, a rain shin gluasat, silain yon norchin, chin to escalpai. Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, Heemi manish is kjaun and tade, Kudas fjallnarai is traig al fapai, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, Barachrein, Lachgali nam yaduk, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, Heeming Jeed, skara kudnan lian naun, Gumbiad mo vian vi, Sachiad gantaring, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, Nam fain yortu gummi vir jonok, Sa gjode lorok, Sa sjode gaki, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, Barachrein, Lachgali nam yaduk, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok. Saunus teoen se chinium chorak, Nach schauden goti, Vorana yaduk, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok. Nam fain yortu, nur hikam dulok, Gum fak min tuna, Scum be mogugo, Nei sunt gum gaki, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok, Barachrein, Lachgali nam yaduk, Heeming Jeed, Saromi nam vadok. Sinne heen nach ready.
Tapel is a gejera heen Raymond. I mean, that's nicht gonna show ule geschisse suas and shit. The Harris national anthem there for you, and I hope that you were all standing up and singing along, especially for Freddie Mackenzie, who's listening in tonight, and Raymond Brenner singing it for us there. And we're going to go back now to Oban agus Chonne Garvin's. Joanie, Jeshu is doch luchgun.
Nog een set jigs. Agus Toshi Shin. I'd like to say a big thank you from us all for inviting us to contribute to this night. It's been really lovely to share some music with you and to see everything on the screen tonight. And thank you particularly to Simon Dumer for keeping us right with the technological wizardry, and to John Joe, who always keeps me right, and to Moira Dunlop, who phoned us in the first place to ask us. It always proves the place it's not clearly. So we're going to finish off with, I'm sure, tunes that you all know: Jig Runrig, Kenny Gillis reporting along, the famous Badavan, and finishing off with Roaring the Cloud. So we strip the willow in your kitchen. Here we go.
Joanie, was je just scartel heen maar tapeliesje gedera heen.
Okay, what hoorde erin?
Hoorde is waar ik kassen ik uurlijke dollar. Dus na Jiku gaatje se bi a hoef als je dollar hele gegesten als je dollar wie how heen het is changen Joanie.
Well, I think it's an emergency technological thing. You stuck with me for the last bit.
Wel, dydych mystiction chwn sin, gan tri hwynacym, de tang o'r chechat, agos dydych dŵrach yn y dol chwn y madach yn y fat y mwy sin y madach. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mummies listening out there. I hope that you have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I hope that you enjoyed the Taynuilt Ceilidh and it set you into the party atmosphere for everything that you all do. So, I'm going to be laat dydych id leacab. En is tang je woord gan y chwlet yn y gaf part yn och. Go Katrina Watt, Raymond Brenner, agos cwtach gan Joanie Garvin. Fashe ulig dydych sorich je heen ma. Thanks so much to all our singers, Katrina Watt, Raymond Brenner, and our musicians, the Garvin family. Thank you so much for everything. It was just a brilliant, brilliant night. Gwyf pain vi is a luch geistach aus a vi dydych Choma, Van Spors a lot ago. Thanks so much to all of those that have been listening in tonight. You've all been great crack and full of spores. And I'm really sorry if I never managed to get to every single one of your comments because there were that many, but I will look over them after the Ceilidh. And I hope that you've all got a large dram or something waiting for afterwards as well. I need to say a huge big thank you to Simon at Hands Up for Trad for putting together all of this and making everything work so swimmingly well. So mille tang gút gujera héine a hím agus tapelet son nahau Giano. Thanks to the committee, to Moira and all of the committee for putting this and making this all happen. Kiet mille tangiv. Agus kuchach gu fashion in Gael son taich munyachi von vun taskan achgesen. Thanks very much to Fashion Gael for funding this. We're going to finish off in the very traditional style as always, but just a wee reminder that if you fancy giving a wee donation past for Mier Chruachain, it would be very gratefully received, and hopefully there'll be a wee banner popping up on your screen at some point. Tapelev Katrina son shin e yano. Hashing a dollar diachnachig marisaged maraviusin genoik Ceilidh Ceilidh am a Taynuilt Ceilidh 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 am a cretching a fig alapa agus a sin dollar gal sodi leave as uichevalv ach mustian machine couldn't mean a kuine gevel da hachartus ele a chin suas ma hashu giri gok Ceilidh ele. There's 2 more Ceilidhs coming up. To let you know that the first Ceilidh is next week. And that'll be in Common Gael's House Ceilidh, to Ceilidh Avouch. Lots of great people taking part in that as well. Laura Robertson, Emma MacLeod, Ingrid Henderson and Ian McFarlane, Arthur Cormack, Callum McCall, Josie Duncan, Rudy Gray, Ian and Murdo Cameron, as well as Myra McNabb, Amy Mackay, Christine Primrose, Claire Jordan, Jimmy Cameron and Robert Nairn all taking part. And I will be keeping the hot seat going again. I will be the MC. Oban Gaelic Choir are also having a Ceilidh on the 26th of March. So if you're looking for a Ceilidh, another Ceilidh on the 26th of March, you can tune in, and more information will be available very soon on the Oban Gaelic Choir Facebook page. And finally, Taynuilt Ceilidhs will be back on the 24th of April. So keep a wee eye on the Facebook page and you'll find out more information. Haka Yauram, a hummus a dolph show, a hummus on the Jaurim show, agus a hummus show ula a shine. Hamig dollar all initiative a helig a null go Joanie, agus a Jolach Garvin, agus hat uluk dollar hanging and draste. Soddy leave is Uichevalov. Joanie will lead us in Soddy leave is Uichevalov just now.
Sorry, life is Uichevalov, Uichevalov, your life. Where's watching our game, Uichevalov, your life.
Tapel, Leisha, Uluk, agus Uichevalov. Come of Sabalcha, agus Uichevalov. Good night to you all.
Thank you,